Hi. It's your boy, J. Michael, with another V-I-D-E-O. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, the like button, or the dislike button. I don't care how you feel. Just keep it real. The Realionaire's way. Let's go. Come on now. Alright, this is going to be a real, I don't know if it's going to be short, long, medium. I'm just going to get something off my chest. This is for Lie Cry, Billy Blanks, Cactus Head. You can receive it, or you ain't got to receive it. Or you can call it hating, or you can call it couch chasing. But this is a father to another father, a granddaddy to another granddaddy. You came a long way, my brother, from the streets, from the zombie life, from prison, to holding down good jobs. Now you're in a different position to where you're a semi-celebrity, where you're making a little, you ain't even a thousandaire. You just a nair, but you doing good. You know what I'm saying? You in a great position. God put you in a great position with the help of your child. And you, as a father, as a man, as a granddaddy, should truly respect that and honor that. Instead of trying to be like these little youngsters. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with keeping that youth. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got other priorities that you put into the side just to try to kick it and be like the hip people that's on the internet. You got more grandkids than the Prince family kids. They love you. I know they'd be happy to see you, but you got a granddaughter that, may he rest in peace, that's your son, he passed away, may he rest in peace, that got a daughter that need that man figure, that man in her life, even if it's an uncle or a granddaddy. She need that. You only come get her when it's beneficial for your videos. Every time you get your grandkids or your kids, that camera ain't got to come on all the time just to benefit your pocket. It's all about spending time, letting them know who you are, having fun. You're supposed to make time for your children. You got more years in front of you. I mean, more years in back of you than in front of you. Let me rephrase that. You got more years in back of you than in front of you. Just think how you came up. Just think where you came from. You wasn't a good dad. You know you wasn't a good dad. You know you was a sometimey dad or a part-time dad. You know this. But you in a position to do what you're supposed to do for the kids that you got left and your grandkids, man. You got a daughter that got kids. Why we don't never see them with you? We see the Prince family kids, but we all know the reason why you're around Damon. And this ain't no shot at Damon. I'm just keeping it real from a father's point of view and a granddaddy's point of view. You surround yourself with Damon like he's the president, like he's a Jay-Z or somebody. Oh, don't talk to Damon. Hey, Damon don't want this. Damon don't do that. Because if Damon didn't have that bread once again, you wouldn't be doing all that. How you gonna push everybody aside when it come to Damon? You got more kids, man. You got one that's successful. You got one that's finna become successful. Then you got kids that work regular jobs. But that don't make them mean you supposed to love them less. Just because this one got money and this one got a little fame, you want that fame, you want that money, you want to be like Damon, you want to walk in Damon's footsteps, you want to act like Damon, you want to try to do everything Damon do like a shadow. When you gonna be a dad? When you gonna step up and be like, son, I appreciate you putting me in this position. Now it's time for me. It's time for me to do what I need to do to be my own man and stop walking in your son's shadow. Stop walking in your son's footsteps. Anybody would love to be in that position, but you got that. Don't look at this as hating. Don't look at this as couch chasing. Don't look at that. Look at this as a father talking to another father, as a granddaddy talking to another granddaddy. We don't have the big mamas no more. We don't have the big pawpaws no more. Because the big pawpaws now want to be young Thundercats. They want to feel like they're young again. Young is you can stay young long as you do what you're supposed to do to take care of your body. Just like you got on this internet, a year ago, a couple years ago, and lied to the people talking about you had cancer. Why you want to lie yourself just to try to get attention? You a grown ass man. Grown man. We not in our teens no more. We not in our 20s no more, man. You ain't gotta get validation from people. You ain't gotta get the okay from people. You ain't gotta get sympathy from people. Just be you. Do what you're supposed to do. As a father. As a granddaddy. Because them same kids you turning your back on, it's going to be them same kids that you're going to be calling on for help. Trust that, man. Trust that. You sitting there like, what this nigga talking about? Why this nigga always keeping my name in his mouth? Why this nigga doing this and that? Huh? Why that nigga just do? It ain't about that, man. I see what goes on. I hear what goes on. And I've been knowing you for years. We might didn't hang around, but you've been knowing me and I've been knowing you for years. I know your MO. You know what I'm about. You know my MO. But one thing, I love my kids. I love my grandkids. I wish I could kick it with my grandkids on a daily basis. You know? I wish I was in a position like you was to where I can put my grandkids in all type of videos and then some days cut the camera off and just take my grandkids anywhere they want to go. That's what you're supposed to do, man. Is enjoy your life. Not keep having kids. You're supposed to enjoy your life and then spoil your grandkids. But for some reason, you want to keep having babies. But God don't make mistakes, so them children is here for a reason. But when you gonna say, enough is enough? When you gonna say, it's time for me to change my ways? When you gonna say, it's time for me to be a pawpaw? When you gonna say, I messed up with my other children, but I can make it right with my grandchildren? When you gonna say, enough is enough? And stop thinking everybody hating on you. And stop thinking everybody putting you down. Stop thinking everybody just, oh, they talking about me because they ain't in the position I'm in. They talking about me because they want to be like me. Nigga, you ain't invent YouTube, nigga. Nigga, YouTube was here before you, and YouTube gonna be here when you're gone. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, this is about a father talking to another father, a granddaddy talking to another granddaddy. Stop being somebody you not. You can be whoever you want to be on this internet. But your real family, they know who you are. They know the fake mask that you put on. They know that rubber suit that you wear. When are you going to say enough is enough and be who you are? And stop being this fiction character. Because all these people on this YouTube got you fooled and got your head big. When you gonna say enough is enough? When you gonna bring your ego down? When you gonna put your pride to the side and be a granddad or be a father? Huh? When are you going to be real with yourself? When you going to wake up one day and look in that mirror and say, enough is enough. Let me take this mask off and be who I am. And love me. And be a grandfather. And be a father. And stop letting this fame and this money change my ways, make me arrogant, make me cocky, making me think I'm bigger than I am with this S on my chest. Motherfuckers got kryptonite out there now, nigga. So when are you gonna learn? You know what your baby mama about. You kept that Pandora's box open with her. That's why she act the way she act. That's why she do the things she do. That's why she say the things she say. Because you keep playing these games and saying these whatnots to her. Oh, don't think my video on her coming after this one. But I'm just showing you where you making your mistake at with her. You say one thing, y'all get on here and y'all bash each other. But then, yeah, you woo 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 woo, and then brought a beautiful young lady in the world, baby girl. When you gonna stop thinking with your Peter Weeder and think like a grown man? Take care of your kids like you supposed to and quit telling her whatnots. Well, you ain't doing that now because you got a new woman. But before she came in the picture, that's what you was on. You kept misleading that young lady. And she kept misleading you. Y'all kept misleading each other. Y'all kept playing games with each other. Y'all kept playing that tit for tat with each other. But now that you saying enough is enough, she ain't done. She ain't tired because she want to live your life. She want to live that life that lady in. But you keep telling her this and then pushing her to the side. You the one created this monster, player. But now that it's backfiring on you, you don't know what to say. That, oh, she crazy, this and this, but nah. That's what you saying in your head. You gotta quit playing, man. It's time for you to step up. It's time for the change. It's time to change suits. It's time to take that mask off. You finna be 60 soon, man. You finna be 60 soon, man. It's time to have fun, man. Not keep having kids, man. You got grandkids, man. Do what you're supposed to do, man, and live your life, man. Take that mask off, man. Take that playing games, man. That don't even sound right. Do it sound like I'm a youngster. It's time to stop playing games, man. And look at reality. Me and you have a mutual respect for each other because of your little son that I'm here with. That's why we have mutual respect, because you know for a fact I love your son and I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure I take care of that boy and raise that boy. I don't miss nothing when it comes to that boy. Nothing. When I got shot and they told me to stay home when I got out the hospital, I went to the game the next day because I didn't want to miss no games. You see, when I had COVID, they told me to stay, but he had a game the next day. I was sick and still made it to that boy game. I don't miss nothing with that boy. We might bump heads every now and again because he's becoming a young man, so them balls dropping. But at the end of the day, that boy love me and respect me. You see what I'm saying? You missing that, man. You play games with him, man. You say one thing, man. Oh, I'm finna come get you. You gonna stay 2-3 weeks with me? You bring him back in 2 days. Just enough to shoot some videos to benefit you, to benefit your channel, to benefit your pockets. And you think that's fair to him? I keep telling you, he getting at that age now to where he don't even give a damn about nothing but his friends and his woman and basketball. And you gonna be the one that's gonna miss out when that time comes, and you gonna wonder why he gonna be talking crazy. But you know he ain't gonna never do that because his mama don't raise him like that. His mama raised him to be respectful. You see what I'm saying? When you gonna say enough is enough? Huh? When? We can go all the way back to when you set me up with this YouTube. When you said we was gonna do something, I went on with it, and then you threw me under the bus, talking about I don't know why Jake Michael talking about me. What's his issue? What's his problem? And you know what me and you had discussed. I let it ride. I did it by myself. I didn't give a damn if people call me a hater or a clout chaser. You love that because all them people was on your side thinking I was thirsty, thinking I was hating, thinking I was clout chasing, thinking I was jealous of you. But all the time, you knew the real. You knew what I was doing. You knew why I was doing what I was doing. But you wanted me to look bad. You wanted me to look like the desperate dude. You wanted me to look like the jealous dude. You wanted to look like I wanted to be like you. You wanted to look like, man, he took my wife, man. Shit, what you got a problem with me for? You wanted me to look like that to the world. You wanted me to look like that to the YouTube world. I didn't care. I was getting money. But that's fake. On all levels. All levels. It's time for you to recognize who you are. You're not no young Thundercat no more, man. You a pawpaw. You still got little kids that love you. You got grandkids that send Houston besides Damon kids that love you and want to be around their pawpaw. You got a daughter that love you, that want to get to know her dad and kick it with her dad. But you rather spend more time with Damon because of the situation Damon in. And you think that's fair to your other children because Damon on the pedestal and they right here? So you think he's better than them? They all your children, man. They all your children. Everybody don't have their hand out. Some people just want to kick it with you and laugh and get to know you and have fun with you. Some people just want to build memories with you. It ain't about money, man. It's about memories, time. You ain't gotta buy people every time. It's about love, genuine love. When you gonna wake up and understand that, crowd? Huh? Jake Michael, wow. Man.